Ciao a tutti, sono Alexander Dario, bentrovati su GENSHIN IMPACT. Allora ragazzi, è arrivato il nuovo aggiornamento, ci sono un po' di novità, è arrivato anche il nuovo evento, campane a vento della notte splendente. Come vedete qui però mi dice che devo completare prima la missione mossa strategica per poterlo sbloccare. Quindi immagino di dover fare questa missione preliminare per poter partecipare all'evento, però quello che vorrei fare con voi oggi è proseguire la quest che abbiamo iniziato alla fine dello scorso video, perché potrebbe essere la volta buona che abbiamo finalmente accesso all'area nuova, per me, sia chiaro, di Inazuma. E quindi voglio proseguire decisamente con quello e poi la prossima volta piuttosto andremo ad affrontare insieme l'evento arrivato con l'aggiornamento nuovo. Vi segnalo tra l'altro che è in corso anche questo altro piccolo evento, se vogliamo chiamarlo così, che la fortuna sia con te, ovvero per un certo periodo di tempo, nel momento in cui sto registrando ancora 12 giorni e 12 ore, facendo 7 login giornalieri andremo ad ottenere un bel po' di ricompense mica male, perché sommando tutti questi destini intrecciati arriviamo a fare una pool da 10 tiri, il che non è affatto male perché è praticamente l'equivalente di 1600 Primogem. Quindi assolutamente da non sottovalutare, ragazzi. In più appunto ci sono un sacco di altre novità, tra cui dei nuovi banner con dei nuovi personaggi. Quindi prima di effettivamente iniziare e addentrarci con la quest, vorrei fare almeno un tentativo nel banner qui di Altheim, spero si dica così il nome, non ne sono sicuro, ragazzi, nel quale oltre a lui troviamo anche come nuovo personaggio questa simpatica ragazzina, Yao Yao, se ricordo bene come si chiama, e quindi io spero di trovare uno di loro due. L'altra volta sono stato particolarmente fortunato con Ayato, non mi aspettavo di trovarlo dopo così breve tempo dall'aver perso il mio primo 50% con D-Look, e vediamo se per caso la fortuna continua, ragazzi, quindi facciamo un lancio da 10 come al solito e vediamo come va. Ok, un 4 stelle. Vediamo un po' di chi si tratta. Oh, perfetto. Così abbiamo trovato subito Yao Yao e anche una... Oddio, non mi ricordo mai il suo nome, la uso... non l'ho praticamente mai usata, ragazzi. Non mi piace molto lo stile di gioco Geo, devo ancora capirlo bene come funziona, e quindi in generale un po' tutti i personaggi Geo che ho ottenuto li ho usati veramente molto molto poco. Però intanto l'abbiamo ottenuta e quindi un punto in più per la sua costellazione non guasta. Visto che abbiamo a disposizione ancora un po' di Primogem, farei altri 10 tiri. Non tanto per sperare nel 5 stelle, anche se uno ci spera sempre, ma per iniziare a costruire un po' i piti per poterci arrivare, se non in questo banner, nel prossimo. Quindi facciamoli e vediamo come va. Ok, un altro 4 stelle, non mi aspettavo niente di diverso. E vediamo un po'. Oh, un'arma in questo caso, quindi nessun personaggio ma un arco che se non sbaglio già avevo e quindi potrò utilizzare per migliorare quello che appunto avevo già a disposizione. Va bene ragazzi, fatto questo, beh, come vi dicevo, proseguiamo la quest. Dobbiamo parlare con Atsuko, che si trova qua al porto di Ue, un personaggio che da come parlava appunto Paimon la volta scorsa sembra che noi in teoria dovremmo già conoscere, ma io sinceramente non ho memoria di questa ragazza. Quindi andiamo a parlarle e vediamo un po' che cosa ha da dirci. Eccoci qua.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local.
Ok.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
Caspita, ragazzi.
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Echising.
Ok, quindi un ente di governo di Inazuma.
One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling.
E di questo ci aveva già accennato qualcosa Zon Li parecchio tempo fa, in effetti.
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Beh sì, un motivo più che valido ce lo abbiamo.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Ok, però non è così impossibile quindi raggiungere Inazuma. Semplicemente non è detto che ti diano il visto.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
Ma c'è un posto dove gli stranieri possono andare?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right! Paimon's sure Beidou of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong.
Quindi avevo ragione la volta scorsa, ragazzi. Utilizzeremo l'aiuto di Beidou.
But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
Beh, proviamoci.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Ok, quindi in teoria, ragazzi, adesso avrei dovuto trovare la nave di Beidou, ma in realtà l'avevamo già incrociata parecchio tempo fa e quindi sappiamo esattamente dove si trova, ovvero qua giù. Quindi andiamoci. Dovrebbe... Ah, eccolo, era semplicemente troppo zoomata in fuori la mappa. Però possiamo tranquillamente attivare il teletrasporto, quindi facciamolo. Ok, eccoci quindi a bordo della nave e vediamo un po'. Dobbiamo andare a parlare, immagino, con... Ah, c'è proprio Beidou. E non c'è solo lei. Attenzione.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Vento e terra, perché in teoria noi saremmo dovuti arrivare qui avendo sbloccato appunto i poteri Anemo e Geo. Ma io sono già stato anche a Sumeru e quindi ho anche quello dentro. Peccato che il nostro Kazuha, se ricordo bene, non è edotto di questa informazione.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Questo tizio è un bardo?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
Sì, stava parlando di noi, Paimon.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Io non ho una visione, ma possiedo praticamente tutti gli elementi, quindi come la mettiamo?
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Cos'è, un biglietto per Inazuma?
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Ah, ok.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Perché non ha un padrone? Giusta domanda.
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains.
Quindi è possibile passare una visione da un personaggio all'altro? Questa è una cosa molto molto interessante, ragazzi.
As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world,
Ah, ok.
it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
È solo un'ipotesi di Kazuha, non è detto che funzioni effettivamente questa cosa.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Non mi serve una visione.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Ok, è stato facile quindi.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
Eh sì.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Eh sì, quindi proviamoci.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Ok ragazzi, quindi siamo stati coinvolti in un torneo di arti marziali nostro malgrado, se vogliamo raggiungere Inazuma, e quindi dobbiamo spostarci qua nella foresta pietrificata. Dove di preciso? Ok, qua giù. Sì, direi che non è il caso di usare il teletrasporto perché è oddio, però siamo abbastanza lontani dalla riva, quindi magari con il teletrasporto qua, così siamo comunque un pochino più vicini e poi andiamo a vedere di che cosa si tratta. Ok ragazzi, direi che siamo arrivati. Inizio già a vedere un po' di gente, quindi vediamo un po' che cosa ci aspetta.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beidou said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Ok, quindi dobbiamo parlare un po' con tutti questi personaggi segnati. Vediamo un po' Zio Yun che cosa ha da dirci.
Hello, are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Non ancora.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Secondo classificato.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sembra pericoloso.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Esatto, era quello che stavo pensando anch'io, Paimon.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
Insomma,
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
mamma mia, quanta arroganza. Siamo fin troppo livellati, ragazzi, per affrontare questo torneo, mi sa. Vediamo un po' che cos'altro hanno da dirci gli altri partecipanti. Jinyou.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion.
Tutti modesti, eh?
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Vuoi diventare un eroe?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I'm a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Sei un combattente famoso?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Non gli do la risposta che si meriterebbe. Immagino di sì.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Ok, tutti molto sicuri di sé, i partecipanti. Ci rimane da parlare ancora con uno, eccolo qua. Chai Ji, vediamo se anche lui è spocchioso come gli altri.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of Kung Fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Una visione non vi renderà migliori nelle arti marziali.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Ok ragazzi, abbiamo parlato quindi con i tre partecipanti.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Esatto.
Seems like you've got got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Sì, ma
Come on, let's
mai
go
dire
sign
mai.
up.
Potrebbero esserci sorprese dietro l'angolo. Allora, quindi iscriviamoci e vediamo un po'.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
Sono Alexis.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Mm-hmm.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
Sì, ma io non ce l'ho.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Ho salvato Dvalin.
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? All right,
Ok.
it's showtime! You got this!
E quindi i ragazzi si menano le
You
mani
seem
senza
like
gli
you're ready to
elementi.
go. Are you ready to compete?
Sì, dai.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Ok, vediamo un po' quindi in che cosa consiste questo...
Our next competitor is seen by many
ok,
as the
direttamente un
favorite to win
combattimento.
this
Pensavo di
tournament.
dover fare
Her
delle
first
prove
bout begins
di qualificazione. Va bene, allora sistemiamolo.
You? You're the
Ci
hero
abbiamo
they're
parlato
talking
con
about?
Jinyou. Certo, lui a mani nude, io ho una spada, quindi forse non è proprio il caso di dire che sia un combattimento equo comunque, anche senza visione.
Now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Ok, io avrei preferito continuare i combattimenti, ma invece dobbiamo parlare con Beidou, che... Ah, ma è qua. Ok, pensavo di dover tornare alla nave. Fantastico.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Tutto qua?
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Ah, quindi ci saranno magari anche dei combattenti un po' più prestanti di quelli con cui abbiamo parlato prima?
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Addirittura.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
Sì, poco equo in effetti.
This is how Captain Beidou works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Ok, quindi siamo arrivati alle semifinali di già, per fortuna.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
Per fortuna ci siamo evitati un sacco di combattimenti con persone, non dico scarse, ma comunque non all'altezza del Traveler. E quindi siamo già alle semifinali. Ottimo.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
Ok.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Ok, quindi andiamo ad affrontare la semifinale.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
Potremmo avere qualche sorpresa, ragazzi?
I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Ok.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Sono pronto.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
It's a fury.
Pensavo di dover evitare i suoi attacchi, ma mi fanno talmente poco, ragazzi, che possiamo tranquillamente prenderli in faccia. Ok, risolta la semifinale.
Good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Sì, però hai lottato bene.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Che persona umile.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
Beh, anch'io.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Veloce, eh?